So today we're going to be talking about what motivates me in photography or videography. So there's actually a bit on my mind. There's actually a bit on my mind for a while. So what motivates me as a photographer or a videographer, whatever I'd like to call it creative, to be honest. I like to do both. So I grew up with both of them heaps as like I continued to really learn film. I literally started with like video heaps more long, and then photography. Then I started doing photography at like the age of 14 or something, and then I didn't really get along with it until I was around about 16. Before 16, and I went to TAFE and I started to be very good at it, and then I started to really learn how to take photos, how to edit and stuff like that, and find my style and stuff like that, because I really found that really interesting. And like the way that photography and videography are, when you start, you're not gonna be great at it, which is obviously for me. I'm still trying to learn how to video myself in terms of for these type of videos and stuff like that. And yes, they may fail miserably, but you can actually retry and just try and get more, I would say record a lot more footage, so then that way you've got something instead of filming 1, 2 or 3. So literally I've just been trying to learn and not be harsh on myself in terms of that, because you can be harsh on yourself, but not to the extent where you're just like absolutely bawling your eyes out and something, getting upset by your own mind, which some people can do, which I've had before, but it's not great and stuff like that. And I've learned lessons from people who have probably been in a similar situation as me, and then been trying to really like to have fun with creating videos of these, because I literally tried YouTube a lot of times, and I just did not know where to start, or I literally just did not know what to do, and I just said, well, fuck this, I'm gonna just drink and stuff, which I literally did. I literally drank for about 2 years, and I was just going towards a downhill and stuff like that. And then I never picked up my camera for like a year and a half and stuff, and I was just sitting there playing FIFA, which sure was fun, but it wasn't fun just drinking by myself in my room, which it's not great at all. But in terms of, for me, when growing up with it, I really like talking about the angles, the camera angles that movies do and stuff, and trying to recapture that in terms of using my iPhone or whatever, and just trying to have fun with it, and with my friends and stuff, especially with friends and stuff. We used to have a lot of fun with those, and just recreate short films and stuff like that, and just making all it up and just writing down on a piece of paper and then just going out and doing it, because we had nothing else to do. We just went and just did our own thing and stuff like that. And right now I kind of wish I had a bit more freedom to do that. I kind of wish that you see what I mean? I kind of wish. It's not like I can't just go back to my memories and go, do that. Because how would I know? Because now I'm just still learning about all different types of things these days, in terms of editing, in terms of music photography and all that type of stuff. And I wish I had a bit more freedom to just do more of these and stuff like that. But no, I have to make money in somewhere where I'm not necessarily gonna like it, but I know for a fact it's gonna keep me going and stuff, keep me busy, make sure that I'm actually able to pay for my bills, actually being able to pay for my camera gear that I want and stuff like that. And then that way, eventually I will become a full-time YouTuber, full-time videographer, full-time anything really. I don't really care. At least I just don't want to have a normal job or anything. I want to be something that's creative, and that way I've got an influence to something, and making these type of videos. Hopefully someone that's gonna be rewatching this in a few years times, and having holy shit, he went from this to this and stuff like that. I always want to have that somewhat influence in a way, I hope. And so sometimes these days I do get distracted, or either I get in Jesus Christ, oh, hold on, it's actually really hurting my knees. Oh, there we go. So I sort of get in disbelief of having to, I sort of do get in disbelief, and sometimes I do get overwhelmed in terms of how many creative people there is out there, and like how this is really harsh on my face. There we go. How it's like really harsh reality to try and create something like this and try and make a full-time thing into this, as you know, there's so many people out there with, you know, the same passion as me and stuff like that, but like I haven't found my group of friends in terms of photographers and stuff like that, because the ones I know, they all live pretty far away from me and stuff, and I only know a few people from here that are, you know, in my hometown that are somewhat a little bit passionate about, but not as passionate as I am in terms of trying to create videos or photos or anything like that, because I like to do both, because I feel like if you're going to do both, why not? Because it'll take up my time, and that way I can, you know, I'm doing something and not nothing, because even before when making this video, I was like jittering because like I wanted to just go out there and just shoot, but then I did not know what to shoot, and now I'm here. So yeah, it's just, yeah, sometimes you will get distracted by your phone and stuff, which I will try and be less of my screen time, especially. And just, I think, you know, sometimes I just question myself in terms of like, how is this gonna go? Like, what's the outcome in terms of this? I don't know the outcome. How would I know the outcome? Otherwise, I would have just tried and get closer towards it, but I don't know the outcome in terms of 2 to 1 year's time. I don't know what's gonna happen in next month. I don't know what's gonna happen to me at all, because life is unpredictable as hell in terms of this. But yeah, no, I just think in terms of this, for this life right now, for me, I'm just gonna try and be positive, you know, try and make just try and make something out of this life that, you know, someday one of my family members or my, you know, anyone that's in my family can remember me by. That way I'm not forgotten, somewhat. That was really negative, wasn't it? That was quite, no, not negative, that was quite, Jesus. I do apologize if I do apologize, that was quite, yeah, no. But no, I sometimes get, in the disbelief part, I feel like I'm not getting the attention of social media, but that is okay, because to be honest, I don't really want the fast attention just yet, otherwise everyone's going to forget me quickly, and I want to learn slowly and make sure, you know, that I'm getting the right amount of attention or whatever, and then slowly it will become longer term than short term, because I want to have a longer term than a short term. So, because if I have short term fame, then everyone's gonna forget about me like that. If it's longer term, fantastic. But like, yeah, I'm only 20 years old, so there's that too. In terms of making these type of videos, I am literally, you know, I'm literally 20, so I've got years ahead of me in terms of learning, in terms of, you know, making mistakes, you know, making success. There we go. I can't really speak English, so there's that too. And I think I'll learn and grow as a person, and someday I will thank myself for making these videos and having the courage to even go out in public and make these type of videos. And then, you know, I just hope I'll thank myself, and hopefully I'll meet, and hopefully, if you're watching this, Michael, in terms of 5 years time, hopefully you've met people that are in the same passion as you and interested as you as well. And I would thank them, and I also would thank myself to not, you know, get into life comfortably and just making courage and, you know, having unfearful doubts between anyone else and or me. So yeah, I just think if I choose to do this type of choose to do this, I will thank myself and I'll be happy, and, you know, I'll thank myself and I'll thank my family for, you know, being so positive, because sometimes you want to have more positive than negative, because I've been through negative all my life, and I feel like right now I want to be as positive as I can, so that way I'm a lot more happier, I am, you know, fulfilled, I am thankful. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this type of content. Please let me know down in the comments of what motivates you, and, you know, if you've got discipline, that's fantastic for you. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.